The Baume Mercier Clifton Baumatic is one of these models that everybody has heard of, but since its introduction in 2018 it has never reached some sort of hype, so it's easy to ignore the strong sides this model can offer. First, a flawless design language and that in-house caliber with a power reserve of 5 days. In September this year now, the Swiss brand will launch the latest version of the Clifton Baumatic with some improvements and at the end a very solid result. So let's start with the specifications. The new lineup consists of 4 models, 3 in steel and 1 made of 18 karat rose gold. As the name suggests, all of them are automatic watches with a case diameter of 39 mm, length lug to lug not yet stated, and a thickness of 11.5. Lug width is 20. We have a sapphire crystal, a water resistance of 50 meters, and the in-house caliber BM13 1975A. This movement operates at 28,800 beats per hour, has 21 jewels and a power reserve of 120 hours. The price for the steel version on leather is stated with 3,550 euros including VAT, which are about 3,395 US dollars without VAT. And the price for the golden version is 8,900 euros, which are roughly 8,520 US dollars, again without VAT. And there's an additional steel bracelet available, or will be available, which will raise the price by 150 euros. So let's have a closer look. We are in the 50s when dress watches with a rather simple functionality were held in high regards. Baume Mercier borrowed classic elements like non-loomed indices, the absence of numerals and a classic set of dolphin hands. But what's exactly new? Let's compare the old Clifton on the left with the new one on the right. First we note the new and nicely curved 12 on top. The indices are longer and the date window has traveled to position 6, has a slightly larger form, and we see another font on the date wheel itself. Very nice balance between those two numbers, by the way, the 12 on top and the date at the bottom. Now to the case. The diameter is reduced by 1 mm to 39 and it is more slender. The old case was 12.2 mm thick and the new one 11.5. Then we see a new crown, integrated, streamlined. And I think this watch is an excellent example for impact with little details. Note that the 12th numeral changes the entire watch. The older Clifton is a solid piece but lacks in my eyes these 5% of originality. The 12th and the repositioning of the date changes this, also the longer indices. Together with the streamlined crown we have now a super organic looking ensemble. But is it perfect? Certainly not. There's in my opinion a bit of a problem with the 5 days written on the dial. That's not new. The older Clifton sported this as well, together with the word chronometer. Chronometer now is gone, although the movement remains unchanged. Perhaps they didn't find enough space for all these words on the dial, but then I would have preferred the word chronometer, because it's a type of a watch. The 5 days is a performance indication, bit silly, like a car with the range written on the back. And I still find it relatively big for the genre, but that might be taste. So let's see the movement a bit closer. People have written that it is a beauty. Well, I still have to get used to it. For me, the rotor looks a bit like a steel chameleon trying to camouflage itself there. But certainly top-notch specs. And these specs come with a price tag. 3,500 euros is a lot of money for a mid-tier brand. But question, is Baume Mercier, that was founded 1830, mid-tier at all? This movement is certainly high tier, also design and build quality. So let's face it, the only thing missing here is the hype. So I personally find this price tag high, but it is in line with the market. And I bet you will get some discounts for this watch, especially on the used market. Alright, and that's all I wanted to share with you. Let me know in the comment section what do you think about the new Baume Mercier Clifton Baumatic. Thank you very much and see you next Monday to Watch of the Week.